Hey everybody, Zizzac here with another LEGO Ninjago review. This time I'm looking at the J and Frackjaw starter set, which comes with the arena and two figures instead of one. This one is double the price of a regular spinner. This one's 20 bucks, but it's kind of worth it since you get this nice little arena. Otherwise, your tops will go everywhere. This keeps them in a very confined little area where they're almost always going to hit each other. Otherwise, it's the same setup as the regular spinner sets. Each character comes with 5 cards, 1 character card, 4 battle cards. There are 3 blocks, 3 weapons, and the spinner and the figure. Also, on the Kai review, these orange blocks might have been his. The red blocks maybe are Frackjaws. I don't remember, but it's not that big a deal. So like I said, you get 2 figures with this one, and the nice little, I believe these are the old Lego Technic building materials, are they not? They look like it. Which you can easily disassemble and store away in a much smaller compact form. First off, let's look at Jay. He looks pretty good. I actually really like the brown on the blue, it looks nice. And his kind of a distinguishing characteristic about his face is he's got a cut on his right eyebrow. Other than that, there's not really much different between him and the other ninjas. Sorry, let me put your helmet back on. Like I said, he comes with a golden spear, which is kind of weird for the guy who's supposed to be nunchucks to come with a spear, but whatever. He also comes with a brown staff, which I think is just a stick, and a gray silver katana in his nice deep blue blocks. His cards, he comes with his character card, 1000 Spinjitzu power. He's got 3 blocks in red, or fire, 4 blocks in lightning, and 3 blocks in ice. No blocks in earth, so he's not about the defensive whatsoever. And he's got his little golden spear there. He comes with a lightning card that's 100 Spinjitzu, so 1 block, called Throwing Star, and it says, Throw Daring Spin. You can see this is a force card because of the hand. You can go online to see all the different rules. So this means during play, you throw this at the opponent. Or you, if you're really bad aiming. After having tried this many times when I was playing my friend, this card does not work. There's nothing this paper card is going to do against a plastic heavy-weighted spinner, except mess up your card. So I wouldn't recommend using this at all. He also comes with a smoke screen, which is a 2 red, which says, Opponent spins with eyes closed until a player wins. This can be good and bad. Game-wise, it's pretty good. Otherwise, it's pretty bad, because your opponent, at least my friend, closes his eyes and then spun like crazy, and I get hit. So it can be pretty good for like sneak attacks. But other than that, it's a decent little card. Next is his gold card, which means he has to be holding his gold weapon to play, called Trade-Off. This one's actually pretty cool. It says, Give up your headgear to avoid losing. You can see the 2 swords down there means it's a control card. So you play it after the spin. So if you lost, you can play this card if you're holding the golden weapon, and you can give up your headgear, and you don't lose. One thing that's in the rules is actually your character is only allowed 1 extra piece. So for the ninjas, it's their headgear. For the skeletons, it's their armor, their chest armor. And if either of those get knocked off during play, you don't get it back. So if Frackjaw somehow knocks off Jay's mask during, as they're spinning, you don't get it back. It stays off for good. And his last card is Force Field. It's a 4 lightning that says, Build the above on spinner until the player wins, then remove. You see, you build 1 block on the outside ring of your spinner on opposite sides. This is actually more of an attack card than a force field, because it gives you just a little bit more spin, and it's more balanced, so you can spin longer. and it's pretty good at hitting the opponents. This one's pretty good. For Frackjaw here, you can see he's got his gold mace. I guess spiked ball on chain. One thing to note is that none of these spinners for the skeletons come with their hat, you can see in their picture. That's because of that rule I just told you, where each character can only have one accessory. With these guys, it's their chest piece. If you buy some of the models, like the Ice Dragon attacks and the bikes and all that, they come with their hats. But if you're playing the game, you can only have one extra piece. I actually like the little skeleton designs. These guys are pretty fun. I like their big square boot feet. He's the skeleton of fire. And you can see, I like his face. It's like all bolted together like it's been cracked over and over again. And these guys, their hands are stuck horizontal, so they can only hold their weapon straight out. So yeah, that's Frackjaw. I actually like these little armor pieces. They look pretty cool. Oh, let's look at their spinners real quick before we get onto this. There's Jay's spinner, nice white with some kind of cloud squid thing. And Frackjaw spinner. I think all the skeletons are the same symbol, just different colors. And he comes with a nice huge bone and a gigantic machete. Huge machete. I like Frackjaw. Let's look at his card. It's the same as Kai. He's got 4 in fire, 3 in lightning, 3 in earth defense, and nothing in ice. He's got Flame Pit, which is 3 fire. It says lay down card. Opponent loses if spinner touches it, then remove. So you can lay this anywhere on the field. If your opponent hits it, he loses. If you touch it, nothing. So that's a real game changer. Off balance. This is the same as the Shaky Bones card we saw with Kai. It says opponent stands character on 1 leg until a player wins, and it's a 3 earth. These cards are really good because once they get on 1 foot, they are completely helpless, and you can easily knock them off. Then we have the gold card for him called Cut and Run. He can only play this card if he's holding the gold weapon. This one's pretty funny. Give up skeleton arm to avoid losing. So I guess you can only play this if you're playing a skeleton. But if you lose, you can play this card and you can pop off your arm and just play the rest of the game with 1 arm. That's pretty funny. And lastly, we have Up for Grabs. A 4 fire that says, win if both characters fall. That's awesome. This is a control card, so you play it after the spin, or after someone has won. So if you both get knocked out and it's a tie, or even if you fall off and then a few seconds later your opponent falls off, play this and you win. That's pretty cool. So, that's my little review of the LEGO Ninjago starter set with Jay and Frackjaw. Hopefully I can get some more of these guys soon. I really do like these guys. And that's about it. If you guys have any more requests or whatever, just let me know. And thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a nice day.